under the subtopic of aesthetics, because that's all things visual, we're going to do architecture. Now, from architecture, we're going to bring it into right now, because I'm all about practicality. Look at this brick building compared to this glass building. Mind you, this is the most impressive, quite frankly. But when was this brick building built?
1926.
Probably prior to that. And you have to physically, personally lay brick. There was a man behind each goddamn brick up there. Now that's art. What the fuck you felt? Realize. Mind you, you know.
That should be like your slogan.
Yeah. Mind you.
Your catchphrase.
This was probably built over 100 years ago. It probably has been revamped, modernized, or maybe I'm painting with too broad of a brush and assuming too well. Maybe it wasn't exactly built over 100 years ago, but what I do hear from my colleague, who's quite credible, Randy, behind the camera, photocrat, videocrat.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. He illustrates that the building, the brick building behind us, is probably what was established in 1926, which still is older than me. And I'm sure there were different politics that took place. And these individuals had to have letters that followed their name before their blueprint was taken seriously. So I'm not the first one to be fascinated by architecture. I'm not saying that I am going to be an architect, but that is a phenomenon. But what I ultimately wanted to do was also compare this glass building. Would you want to live in a brick condo or a glass condo? Now also capture the brick. Capture the brick. Look at the balcony. Get into the aesthetics. You know.
Yeah.
Get your wig blown back. Pull that off the ceiling. Now, the black accent, it just reads me my rights. I see so much potential. Don't you? Yes. Okay. So you have to go there. I want us to have outings. I think that as adults in this generation, we're much more susceptible, or we're much more likely to utilize social networks more than we utilize our personal friendships. You know, my grandmother, she didn't have Facebook and Instagram, quite frankly. She was pushing the hard line. Now, Lillian Bell, quite frankly, earned her master's in the early 1940s. Quite frankly, in Portland, Oregon. And quite frankly, my grandfather, who is a vet, actually, he also knew how to put in flooring. So it wasn't about a selfie. It wasn't about all that. It wasn't about witty statements. It was about getting your dividends and actually pushing a hard line. And so there's levels, there's an outfit, then there's, a gradient closet that's OCD down, in homes and things like that, and credit scores that allow that to take place, and good savings. And we should illustrate that outside the selfie, because what you fail to realize is that over 100 years ago, they knew that. When they woke the fuck up every day, they probably knew that there needs to be some dividends taking place. See, but there's two different generations. Now, that's deep too. You don't want to paint with too broad of a fucking brush. Shit's real. In 1820, it's gonna look a lot different than 1960. Now, you don't want to paint with too broad of a fucking brush. Not for free. Now, not for free. At least. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Not without your attorney present, not without your publicists, not without editors, not without peer review research, not without tagging these scientists. We definitely want to make sure we're doing that so we're credible. Research, that's science, but bringing it back down to, aesthetics, bringing it back down to how beautiful these condos are. At the end of the day, there's levels again. Now, I'm fantasizing. There are people that live in there. There are people that own these establishments. Now, there's a lot of different ways. You don't have to always be the girl in the photo. You don't have to be that overnight, but you want to break that down. I do enjoy talking. Maybe I should learn, actually, better ways to speak publicly. And I would like to say also, I am under the influence, so please don't be traumatized at all by my mannerisms. If you really are interested in what you find to consider odd or eccentric or abnormal, some of you, very biased audience out there.
No, dude, you're like this all the time, dude.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're like this all the time, bro. You're yourself.
They teach you up. Maybe you guys putting a study session today?
Yes, so what do you want to come tomorrow?
Yes, I give you. I have your phone. What was your name again?
Randy Pesci.
Yeah, Sam. So yeah, I give you a text, though.
Yes. Okay, I will hit you back up. And also, Randy, even if you're not doing psychology, you should come and you should get some studying done too. Because we're pretty much just chilling. Like, I don't really even see myself interacting all that much with my colleagues at this time. I really want to be studying about my homework or other related homework or doing assignments. You know, A, B, or C, D, E, and F. And that's important. So, if you guys have any questions on what you liked me, Daniel J. Coleman, BS, quite frankly, if you have any inquiries that you want me to address, or you want me to investigate, you want me to Google, you want me to, you know, critically analyze, annotate, and offer what I feel is obviously my very subjective opinion on anything, but honest opinion, please follow me on Instagram. And I'm all about constructive criticism. I'm all about looking at science and looking at also science in regards to sociology. So how people in specific demographics relate, and or science that allows you to circumvent flattering statistics that are out there, so that you can counter those, even emotionally, spiritually, behaviorally. You're not going to be very wealthy overnight. How do you transcend until you get there? You can't have a pity party. You know, that's not gonna get you that, you know, beautiful job, you know, where you're having contractual agreements, you know, and you see this everywhere. You see this with actors and actresses who at first don't initially get their job, you know, but they have to keep that momentum. They have to say, fuck these whores. Quite frankly. What you fail to realize is there are fucking levels to this shit.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate the aesthetic. You guys look like Canadians. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you guys Canadian?
Texas. Yeah. Texas.
Oh, that's
Texas.
awesome. Your aesthetic is awesome. It looks like European. Pardon? Hogwarts?
Longhorn took them Lord. We go to UT, Austin.
Oh, you guys are from Australia?
No, from Texas.
University of Texas.
Oh, shut up. That's so sweet. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. So I bet you guys are way happier than Portland people, huh?
Yeah. More of the time. Absolutely. There's no horses here, though. We're the Cowboys.
Oh, they're like in the small town. So Eugene, they're
In
big.
the saloons.
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh, the saloon.
The Wild West, man.
Now
It's
you're
the Wild West.
Y'all have a great day.
You too. Have a great year. Have a great life. You're welcome. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Yes, it feels really good. Jason, these are my colleagues, Nora and Randy. Randy, meet Jason. Nora, meet Jason. Hey, how's it going? I'm a little lit, so you have to get on the Aladdin carpet.
Hell yeah, man. Man, I was just trying to, do a little detour because I kind of got off 12 right over here.
Yeah.
And I go there and come more back up this way.
Yeah.
Last time I came, I got stuck at the field.
Yeah.
So what's going on around? What you got? What you know?
Well, I was gonna bring out a little bit.
Do you mind
here.
if I film you?
I was gonna bring out
Jason, do you care if I film you?
Oh man, go on ahead. Shit, you Hollywood over here, California anyway.
What's up?
definitely is
Where are you
true.
from?
California.
Yes.
Yeah, Los Angeles area.
LA?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just
So-
hanging out tight and taking it easy.
I feel like.
And I don't even got your number, man. That's the funny thing because I gave you my number. You didn't probably text me back, but then I did have your numbers, but I did not have it, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, it says white communist. Yeah, you guys, I'm really sorry. I just went on I think that I might suffer from a slight spectrum of Asperger's, and it might be accentuated actually when I smoke pot. or it might be exacerbated. I don't know which term is most applicable and colorful, because there's always brownie points for that. So ask your lawyer, quite frankly. Ask your clinician or any former orator, even in 1700s or, you know, however. They've always been admired for their diction, you know, and their ability to, quite frankly, grab their audience simply by their charisma and diction. You also see this in actors or actresses or really awesome personnel in hospitality. I definitely think that there's benefit in learning so much. See, I don't want to overwhelm my audience, not for free. Actually, send me this, because sometimes these bitches, they fucking fail to realize that they come from me, but you're benefiting from what the fuck I'm educating you on. Now, thank God I'm a Buddhist, because Buddhists did tell me, if you are aware, you share that. And the shade is going to be very real. The shade is fucking real sometimes, even by your own damn government. But you have to advocate for yourself until the fuck you die and in your next life. Because this is not the end. Planets and galaxies and stars. Huh. No, I'm just kidding. I do that. Okay, so what do you got? Okay. Whoa, dude, this is no. Now this I feel